Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that every decision you've ever made wasn't entirely yours. The coffee you drink, the people you trust, the career you chose, even the person you fell in love with. What if an invisible force had been quietly influencing every one of those choices? It sounds impossible, but psychology says it happens every single day. And once you understand how your mind secretly works, you'll never see your own decisions the same way again. Let's start with something strange. Have you ever walked into a supermarket for one thing and walked out with 5 things you never planned to buy? You tell yourself it was your choice. But was it? Stores place products at eye level for a reason. The smell of fresh bread near the entrance, the music playing softly in the background, even the color of the price tags. None of it is random. Your brain notices far more than your conscious mind ever will. Before logic has a chance to speak, your subconscious has already voted. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Your brain hates uncertainty. It would rather make a fast decision than spend extra energy thinking. That's why psychologists call the brain a prediction machine. Instead of carefully analyzing everything, it fills in missing information using shortcuts. These shortcuts are called cognitive biases, and they quietly shape almost every decision you make. Imagine meeting 2 strangers. One is wearing a clean suit. The other is wearing old clothes. You know absolutely nothing about either person, yet your brain instantly creates a story. One looks successful. The other seems less capable. But where did that story come from? Not from facts, from assumptions. Your brain would rather be fast than accurate. Now think about social media. Why do millions of people suddenly want the same shoes, the same phone, or the same lifestyle? It's not always because they truly want them. It's because the human brain is wired to follow the crowd. If thousands of people believe something, your brain quietly whispers, "It must be right." This is called social proof, and companies spend billions of dollars using it. Reviews, likes, followers, bestseller labels. They're not just information, they're psychological signals. Now, here's something even more powerful. The people around you slowly become the voice inside your head. Spend enough time with people who complain, and complaining begins to feel normal. Spend enough time with ambitious people, and your standards quietly rise. Without realizing it, you borrow beliefs from your environment. Your identity isn't created in isolation. It's built through repetition. The words you hear, the habits you watch, the expectations you accept. Eventually, they become your own. Now ask yourself a difficult question. How many of your beliefs are actually yours? Did you choose them, or did you simply inherit them? Think back to childhood. Someone probably told you what success looks like, what failure means, who you should become. Those ideas settled deep inside your mind long before you were old enough to question them. And today, many of your biggest decisions still grow from those invisible roots. But here's the twist. The same psychology that controls you can also set you free. The moment you become aware of these hidden influences, they begin to lose their power. Awareness creates choice. Instead of reacting automatically, you start responding intentionally. Before buying something, you pause. Before judging someone, you question your assumptions. Before following the crowd, you ask yourself, do I actually believe this? That single question can completely change your future, because every meaningful life begins with conscious decisions, not unconscious habits. Here's one final thought. Imagine 2 people living almost identical lives. They see the same world, face the same challenges, receive the same opportunities. The only difference, one questions their own mind, the other never does. 5 years later, their lives look completely different, not because one was luckier, not because one worked harder, but because one everyone learn to think about the way they think. Your mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever own. But like every powerful tool, it can either build your future or quietly build your prison. The choice isn't made once, it's made every single day, one decision at a time.